Hi all, welcome to Night Rips, and time to go see if we can chase that elusive Dennis Eckersley auto in this box of 1993 Fleer Ultra. Now I'm going to pull another 6 packs off, which I just grabbed 6, made it easy to get. And we'll put this to the side, and let's see how we go. We've already opened up half the box. We have pulled 2 of the 10 Dennis Eckersley career highlights. Hopefully we'll get some more, but who knows. So before we zoom in, let me go ahead and take this time to invite you to join the channel. Hit that subscribe button below and hit the notify bell so you get notified when I put stuff up. It's not always a Fleer, it's going to be a lot of stuff, and I'd love to have you join. So let's go ahead and zoom on in. Let me adjust my camera down just a little bit here. And let's get ripping. 6 packs. So here's our first. Okay, now hopefully these aren't bricked as much as some of the other ones had been. But you know, we are going to get a little bit sticky. I mean, you can even hear it already as we try to get all this glossy print to not stick to each other. But here we go. Here's Ricky Jordan, Chad Kreuter. So we're already getting some of the repeats. Greg Olson. What was that? Russ Swan. For a minute there, I thought this said Musa Swan. I'm like, who's a Musa Swan? You know, obviously, you know, we're looking at this is 1 year before the strike. Todd Stottlemyre, and there was some definite big names who actually helped get us, you know, through that strike. Got baseball back. We haven't hit any of those names yet. Nagy. Ooh, that one stuck real good. Jose Rijo. And we definitely pulled something neat. These would be those home run king cards. This one being with Joe Carter. Now there is only 10 of these in the set. There is the Ultra Rookies, the Home Run Kings, and the Award Winners. And this is actually, I want to say it's my second or third. The odds on this is 1 for every 18 packs. So if this is the third, we're actually ahead of schedule. So no complaint there. And Joe Carter was a good one. And actually, if you want to see, I don't know who their photographer was, because some of the pictures, some of the portraits they do, bizarre. I mean, he looks, I don't know, confused, surprised. I don't know. Interesting. All right, still pretty cool. And we got Eric Karros, Randy Tomlin, a couple cards to go. Mark Lemke, obviously a pitcher for the Braves, and Mike Morgan. Okay, so we did get one of the home run king cards. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open up pack number 2. Okay. Of course. Ooh, this one's really nice and bricked. Yeah, I guess maybe not as bad as I thought it was. I can at least get them apart. You're going to hear some crunching, and that's okay. Not much damage. Terry Mulholland, of course, our infamous checklist card. Can't leave home without that, since this was pre-internet. Frank Viola. A little bit of stick on it. Not much. Definitely won't grade a gem at 10. But then again, I wouldn't send these in to get graded. Steve Sachs with the White Sox. Obviously post Dodgers. You know, these aren't worth the money it costs to send them into like PSA. There's Bernie Williams. You know, it's towards the end, but it still is in the junk wax era. So again, there's a lot of this product, which is why I can still find it. Terry Pendleton, who was a Gold Glove winner for Atlanta the year before. Todd Zeal. And while I mentioned Gold Glove winners, make sure you check out my Gold Glove 9-card collection. You know, I do things like that, which is why you definitely want to subscribe to the channel. Moses Alou. Kevin Brown, and end it with, and I saw it on the back, and I totally don't remember who it is, but it is Mike Gallego. All right, 2 packs in. So I think that was just base cards, which we expect a lot of that. There's 300 cards in this set, 14 cards per pack. So let's see what we find in this one. Pack number 3. All right, so we have Asamaker on the back, but let's see who else we have. We've got Todd Zeal again. Yeah, this one wasn't too bad. You'll get a little bit of stick, but it's not too terrible. But we're definitely seeing dupes, which, you know, you expect to see a lot of those. You know, 36 packs in a box, 14 cards. You're definitely more than 300 cards, so you're going to see duplicates. But hopefully we find some interesting players. And they were all interesting in their day. Some of them lasted the test of time a little bit better than the others. There's Derek Bell. Definitely one of the good ones. And if these weren't sticking, I would go through a little bit faster. There's Belinda. And end it with, as I mentioned, Paul Asamaker. Known as a Cub. He started with the Braves, actually. Let me take that back. I don't know if he started with us. I know he played for us for a while. Now let's go back and check that between videos. All right, pack number 4. So, you know, one of the things that I will mention, I haven't seen yet in this, is any of those ultra rookies. You know, we do find rookie cards where you see the rookie seal right here, but I haven't seen any of the ultra rookies because it will be a special card kind of like that. It's Reggie Sanders. Let me see. Yeah, this is the regular rookie where you see actually kind of it's almost like a ribbon underneath the ultra seal. But the ultra rookies are totally different. There's Ken Herbeck. And Kevin Moss. All right, now we're getting to some names I do remember, like Juan Gonzalez. Also got a little bit caught up in that Ped scandal. Doug Henry. But there was an interesting, it was a ESPN 3030 called, I think it was called Boys of Summer. And was talking about if it wasn't for the PEDS issue or the PEDS enhancement. I guess that's saying enhancement twice. But because of the enhancement with PEDS, it's what kind of brought people back to baseball. Sid Breen. Since, you know, you had Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, Mark Grace, you know, the list goes on and on and on. And they were really just going after those, you know, breaking the home run records. I mean, just mashing it out. You know, Jose Canseco, you had the Athletics Bash Brothers. You just, everybody was just putting it out. And it got the game exciting again. So they actually say that's one of the reasons why baseball survived after the strike. So I don't know if that's true, but I'd love to hear your comment. So drop in the comment section below. I'd love to know. Pack 5. I can't believe that would be part of it. Since if you think about it today, you know, one of the things that they're trying to do, you know, by talking about things like pitch clock and banning the shift and you name it, they're trying to speed the game up and keep it exciting for people. Because, you know, that's the thing about baseball. It's a lot of lows with some ups every once in a while. So by bringing back some of those things, make it exciting and speeding up the game, they're trying to bring viewership back. Personally, I like the old way, but I'm a classic player like that. John Franco. That's how it was whenever I played the game. Of course, I didn't play for that. I mean, got through high school. Bornagle. I didn't realize that was a Bornagle rookie. That's cool. There's Jay Bell. Raphael Belliard. And Steve Buechele. And George Brett, of course, this is one of his last one. Obviously, he's a designated hitter here, which is where everybody went when you're in the sun, going off to the sunset. You became a DH and played a couple more years, since all you had to do is swing a bat every once in a while. And we'll end it with, who was this again? Oh, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. All right, last pack. So if we're going to pull an autograph, we have one more shot. So let's see if Dennis Eckersley's, there's only 2,000. Chances of getting it's 1 in 25,000 packs. Probably not going to get it, but who knows? Somebody has to. So let's open up the last pack. It would be crazy after all these years to actually find something that has just been sitting there. I mean, this is 93. That means these cards are 29 years old. Imagine, Eckersley, he means he would have signed them like 30 years ago. So that would have been cool, but not holding my breath. John Olerud. And Edgar Martinez, again, another one who kind of got wrapped up a little bit in it. And actually, it looks like we might have another one of those home run king cards, but we'll get there. Orlando Merced. Sorry about that. Lenny Harrison. And did we get, is it another? And it is another. And definitely a masher right there. Cecil Fielder. Big boy. Forget what his relationship is to Prince Fielder. Can't remember if it, I'm totally drawing a blank. But great player nonetheless. And not quite as bad of a photo. Unlike Joe Carter there, who just looks confused. There's Cecil Fielder. Great player. Big player, too. Derek May. Oh, there's one of the triplets, Tom Glavine. Just a couple years later, he was putting on a ring. So definitely one of the great ones. And let's see, we're almost done with this. Do we find anybody else? That's Jeff Kent. Royce Clayton, and end it with who? Derek Lindquist, who looks like he just smelled something bad. I don't know. Some of those photos, they make me laugh, which is why I always love looking at these things. It's always better than those stock photos like you'll see from the 70s or even 80s where it's just a headshot or standing there with a bat or a glove or whatnot. This is in play for something, so I don't know, I guess. So that's it. Again, not a lot to recap here. You do pull a whole lot of base, but there's 300 cards, and hopefully we could actually finish a whole set. I mean, I'm not real worried about it. I'm not trying to chase an entire set. We're just going to open up a box to see what we can find. But we did find two of the masters of baseball here in 1993, Joe Carter and Cecil Fielder. So again, there's 10 of these. I think I've already got 1 or 2 more. And if the odds are 1 in every 18 packs, we are way ahead of the game. But I got to go back and double check that. It actually might be 1 in 6, but who knows. But I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoy opening up this old baseball. And if you do enjoy seeing some of this old stuff, either you might have seen it when you were a kid growing up, or maybe never seen it, make sure you join the channel. by hitting that subscribe button right there below. Gotta center it a little bit. Also hit notify bell so you get notified when I put stuff up. Finally, if you liked the video, thumbs up on it. And again, I'd love to hear any comments. What do you think about this? What do you think about, the Boys of Summer? Was the hitting home runs in the mid-90s what brought people back to baseball? I'd like to know your opinion. So, really appreciate taking the time watching this. And I'll be doing this again real soon, so we'll see you there. So until then, bye now.